Worried about crime? It could get worse. My name is Charles Blaine, and this is Texas Tomorrow. Police departments across the country are understaffed. Some outlets are calling it a hiring crisis. Officer resignations were 47% higher in 2022 than in 2019. During that same time, retirements were up 19%. Coupled with the mass exodus, you have fewer young people wanting to be cops at all. This is leading to communities struggling to hire, agencies lowering the requirements, and cases going uninvestigated. Earlier this year, the Houston Police Department announced that 264,000 cases went uninvestigated because of a lack of manpower. The city estimates they're short about 2,000 cops. Fort Bend County has a 13% vacancy rate for officers, or about 131 open positions. Austin Police, they were struggling to hire 350 positions, and a survey of 32 agencies in Central Texas found that half have struggled to get applicants. And the Travis County Sheriff said that she's only getting 1 or 2 applications, and at one point last year had a 35% vacancy rate. All of this leads to increased crime. An increased reliance on unreliable technology to fill the gap comes with that, and issues in our county jails as well. Sheriff's deputies staff our county jails, and we're seeing more in-custody deaths and assaults on our officers because of the inmates outnumbering the guards. And the problem seems to only be getting worse. Many cities have tighter budgets than in years past, and they also have mounting unfunded debt burdens, much of which consists of pension costs. So for cities looking to add new officers, they have to account for the hiring costs, possible incentives, and then long-term benefits that come with that. With fewer people wanting to be officers than in years past, it's going to take bigger incentives, bigger pay, and bigger benefits to lure employees. An issue that Lott, Texas couldn't handle, so they disbanded their police department altogether. As cities struggle in this area, technology is helping bridge the gap somewhat. Departments across the state and country are deploying technology like facial recognition, thermal detection, license plate readers, and ShotSpotter. But not all technology is good, and given the dire situation these cities find themselves in, they might rush to implement new technology that does more harm than good. San Antonio, for instance, launched ShotSpotter a few years ago. This program is a gunfire detection system that alerts officers when shots are fired in certain areas. The problem is, about 80% of the time that the system alerted police, they couldn't find evidence of a shooting in the area at all. They spent more than $500,000 before cutting its funding, and ultimately, their ShotSpotter only led to 4 arrests. Similarly, Houston's ShotSpotter program cost $3.5 million, and it was recently stopped because it was inefficient. As new problems arise, we ask officers to do more and more, but we simply don't have enough to match the needs of our communities. Public safety should always be a priority for our local elected officials, but too many cities, big and small, are too focused on other priorities and other programs that sound good or make you feel good, but do little to actually address the public safety needs of our communities. So pay attention to what your local government prioritizes, especially now during budget season. Because if everything is a priority, then ultimately nothing is a priority. Thanks for tuning in this week, and please let us know if there's something in your community that you'd like us to talk about. We'd be happy to cover it.